What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, panel. Good morning, Brick World.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes. Check 1, 2. I mean, I did hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. By the way, real quick, Drew is here. He just something popped up, so he had to jump out real quick. So just in case anybody's wondering. But yes, good morning, Brick World. It is another wonderful Sunday, and it is another wonderful Good Morning Brick World show hosted by me, Brick Babe, and Drewbrickz. So yeah, wow, the month kind of flew by, because here we are. It's the end of the month show. And it always blows my mind just how fast things go. So speaking of which, end of the month show. So obviously we don't have a topic or a theme. We just talk about whatever we want to talk about. And a lot of times it's just basically kind of a lot of times it's just whatever the chat, kind of whatever they directed the conversation to go. So, but just because it's in the month, the giveaway for the member today in honor of May the 4th coming up is going to be this Boba Fett mech. I know mechs are kind of a hot topic in the Lego community, but they're awesome in their own right. But you get a cool minifig and it's free. So, so also, I have packages over here for a couple things, but also some other members that I've won. So I just want you to know I am going to be getting that stuff out. I do apologize for the tardiness. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the bulletin board. First of all, thank you to the replay gang. We appreciate you. We love you. Like I always say, every single Sunday, it never ceases to amaze me the amount of replays I get on Good Morning Brick World after the show is over with. So peace to you and thank you so much. We love you. Please support the hosts on the show. The links to their channels or Instagram is in the description. That would be greatly appreciated, and I know they would like it a lot, and you will definitely enjoy their content. Also, if you would like to support the channel, support me, support Good Morning Brick World, you can do so by becoming a member. There's different tiers. You can do like super chat. There's also non-monetary things you can do, of course, like the channel, share, just tell other people about the show, yada yada yada. So please, thank you, appreciate you all. If you'd like your sigfig to be in the intro or any other videos that I put on this channel, like I know the last train video that I put out, I had all the sigfigs all over the city, so a lot of times you'd have to pause it or go in slow motion, but you'll see just about every single sigfig that I have in that video one way or another. So
that's impressive.
Yes, I do my best. Like I said, I know I always say this, but as more sigfigs come in, the intros they're about as long as they can get. Like this one today was literally, I think, 3 minutes long. That's like as long as I can make them. So as I get more, some people have to be in one week, some have to be in another week, but you'll always be in the intro is just and if, like I said, if you want to send one, the link to my PO box is in the description as well. So that is there. And just one more thing on the bulletin board. Even though I unfortunately am not going to be able to go to Brick World Chicago, I just want to remind everybody that it is coming, it is approaching, and the days are clicking by. So if you haven't done stuff that you should be doing, registering, getting a hotel room, whatever the case may be, and look, I don't even know if any of them are available now. I mean, we're awfully close, so I just don't even know what would be available as far as space, tickets, or hotel rooms. But if there is anything left and you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend you take care of that immediately. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even watch the show right now. Just go take care of it and come back. All right. That's the bulletin board, baby. Multigasm Geek, thank you for also sharing the hit the like button, because unlike a lot of us, we just always forget to tell people stuff like that. I know it always makes me laugh when I'm watching a couple of Brickheads and like Brent's always like, oh, I forgot to tell you. All right, so as is tradition, let's go ahead. Oh, real quick though, before we get into the good mornings, I did see Miss Amby did a donation of $2 and saying keep up the good work. Miss Amby, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And also, I think I see a notification. Did you become a member? Oh my goodness, you became a member too. All right. Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
All right. So let's do a thing. Goodness, I don't even know what one to do. Let's do a happy one, something that's not too crazy. All right. Well, since you did the donation and the member, let's do an enhance. We'll do an enhance one. That's pretty funny.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
Such a great movie. Miss Amy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And unfortunately, I've already got the members like tiered up. Actually, I can add you on there. So yeah, I should be able to add you on there for the giveaway. So but there's all kinds of different perks that come with being a member. So okay. But thank you. Let's go ahead and get into the good mornings. Fall equinox. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Multigasm Geek, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Pink Wheels, what's going on? How are you this morning? Lonely Juan Kenobi, good morning. She says, hello, beautiful people. Such a sweet person.
Good morning.
Brian, good morning to you. How are you today? John, good morning. Goblin Zero, good morning. Cajun Afog, good morning. Says good morning to all of you awesome people. Click and Cliff, yo, what's going on? Appreciate you. Papa Rex, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Moments of the Magic, good morning to you. There's Mrs. Amby with her good mornings as well. So thank you, and thank you for the donation and the membership. Bricklock, good morning, Mr. Lincoln. Hope you were doing well, my friend. Let's see here. Cafe Corner, good morning to you. Everybody should definitely go check out Cafe Corner's live streams. I do believe it's on Thursdays and Fridays. You should go check that out. Stud Sidious, what's up? Sue, how you doing, man? Emily, what's going on, Emily? How are you today? Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got out here. Alternate candidate, what's up? What's up? Good morning to you.
Hey.
Big Nate Bricks in the house. Good morning. What's going on? Trevor's Video, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Let's talk about the Hive shirt. It's delicious. Yeah. So this is a lot of people don't know this. Some of you all do that have been following me a long time. I don't wear this a whole lot, but this is actually a really special shirt. It's starting to get a little bit worn, but we'll just call it a little bit burnt toast there. So peanut butter, right? Well, this is one half of a shirt or another shirt. So Mrs. Hive has got one that's the same thing, but it's got jelly on it. So it's like peanut butter and jelly. And then on the back, see, it says since 17, but on hers, I think it says together in 20. So it says together since 2017, because that's when we got married. So maybe it says married since 2017. I can't remember if hers says married or together, because technically we've been together a lot longer than that, but yeah. And
you posted the backs of that.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did. So I'll have to pull that post up one day. So dude, this is how great Mrs. Hive is. So she's a casual, what we would call a normie fan of Star Wars, right? Like she does enjoy Star Wars, but she's not like deep in the lore like a lot of us are. But she knows how much I love Star Wars. So for our wedding, and maybe I'll post pictures about this stuff too. She made like our wedding cake had like a Death Star on it and like a TIE fighter and an X-Wing and everything. And you could eat it. I was eating the TIE fighter. It was great. But yeah, it was such a great wedding. It was awesome. So that's yeah, cool. Yeah, but peanut butter and jelly. Woo. What's up, Drewbrickz in the house?
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh man, you're good. You're good. Look, we all have lives. You know what I mean? This isn't like we just punched in for work or something, you know. And even when we're at work, you know, sometimes things come up. We have to take off. So, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good now.
Good. Where we at? Trevor, I said hello to Trevor. Multi-Guns Geek, Sidious, Bricks in the house. Good morning. And for those that don't know, maybe they've heard what was going on. So Brent's kitty cat had been missing for like a couple days. So for those that knew the kitty cat was missing, this morning Brent posted that the kitty cat is back. So yeah. So that's all. I don't know what other noise to make for that, but yeah. So good stuff. We're glad the kitty cat is back home. Andre, good morning. How are you this morning? Where are we at? Old man in the bricks. Good morning to you.
Hey.
I see Brick and Brood out there. What's going on, Brick and Brood?
Good morning, Brick and Brood.
Got Mayo out there. What's up? What's up? What's up? He says, good morning, Brick World. Sorry, I can't say. Just want to let everyone know that I've been popping tags all day. And popping tags? I don't know if that's an Australian slang for something. All day, and I need to sleep before university tomorrow. You guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Mayo, man. And good night to you. Or it's so like, you know, he's literally in Australia, so he's like on the opposite end. So it's gonna be like really late. Anyways, good night.
What popping tags means. If you know, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, or maybe he's literally tagging people. I'm not sure.
Oh,
maybe, I don't know. You know, I mean, you know, we that's very interesting that I learned. I learned pretty quick when I got into streaming, and then obviously you start interacting with people around the world. You start learning real fast. You know, like slang meanings are different. You know, obviously cultures are different and stuff like that. And you know, I always poke fun at my brothers and sisters over in like the UK and stuff. You know what I mean? Like with the dialect and just the meaning of different things. You know, like I don't know. It's the first time I found out biscuit meant cookies over there. I'm like, because I love biscuits and gravy, and all my UK friends were like, ugh.
Is that what they call the airline cookies biscuits?
Yeah, their cookies are called biscuits.
Oh,
yeah, and I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of, because you know, America is just a hodgepodge of just all kinds of language. Like we've stolen so many different languages and words and meanings and stuff like that, and then just kind of turned them into our own. And even here in America, just depending on where you're at in America, we've taken different words and twisted them a little bit in just different parts. You know, I don't know. I always joke around too with my friends down south, like especially like out in New Orleans and stuff. Like you get a really hardcore Louisiana person, man, like speaking that Creole and everything. Like I'm like, huh? Like, I can't understand what you're saying, dude. I'm sorry. What's that?
Isn't it called patois or something?
I'm not sure because it's different. There's different, you know, I guess different dialects to it or something like that. So some of it's I know it's deep rooted also in French. So anyways, where are we at? Well, what's going on? It says good morning. Hope everyone is well. Thank you. Also, thank you also for reminding everybody to smash that like button. Okay, where are we at? My Bricks and me, good morning to you. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Jesse's Brick Galaxy in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Whiskey 488. What's up, Wayne? How you doing? Good morning, Brick World. I'll watch some live and some part of the replay gang. I appreciate it very much. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Southern Brick Guy says, good morning, Brick World. Hope everybody's good. Nice. Hope you're well, my friend. Let's see here. I lost my place in the chat. Sometimes it jumps and moves.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hive, that shirt reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Toasty. Oh, wait. Let me write that down real quick. That'd be a good like donation clip or something. Or something to put in like one of my intros or something. You know what I mean? Because that was hilarious. I always love that, man. The dude's face would pop up and be like, Toasty. And then he'd like disappear again. Anyways, Bam Bam Sam, what's up? Good morning to you. How you doing? T-Mogs out there, good morning. Brick Songs, good morning to you. Thank you all for being here. Lonely One Kenobi says popping tags. I think it means shopping for clothes. Don't you know that Macklemore song?
Oh, popping tags. Does that mean stealing? I mean, you're popping the tags?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I just know popping my collar. That's the only thing I'm popping right now. So and I don't even have a collar, so I don't know what that means.
And my lighting's so bad you can't see mine. So sorry, guys.
Cindy says if a cat disappears in my house, it usually means one of the pythons got loose.
Is he serious?
He is serious though. He has like, I don't know if it's more than one, but I know he at least has one python. He showed it plenty of times on streams before.
And he gets loose?
Huh?
It gets loose?
Oh, well, that part I don't know. I try not to get in other people's affairs. This Amy says, yeah, your biscuit and gravy basically looks like scones and gravy to us. So like scones. So I guess that must be biscuits for you guys, which I'm sure at least Greg has told me that before. And I forgot. Yeah, Kenobi's right. Popping tag slangs for me buying fancy clothes. Oh, he says fancy clothes. So if you're buying if you're going to like the dollar store getting some shirts, you ain't popping nothing, dude, because that's not fancy.
You're tucking tags then, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, man. You know, these kids nowadays and their slang. Andre says, yes, lonely. It means shopping here in the U.S. Ah, nice. Bricks and Kitties, good morning to you. How are you today? City says, it's very difficult to explain American biscuits to Brits. It's like a scone just full of butter, not dry and gross. Yeah, because I ain't going to lie, dude. Eating a dry biscuit or scone, if that's what you call them, is pretty rough in my opinion, man. Got at least some butter on that. But I just prefer just to douse it in gravy, man. But that's just me. Cafe Corner says, yeah, English is so weird. I love it. It reminds me of other hodgepodge languages like Romanian and Dutch. Dude, see, that's one of the things I love about America. You know, we have such a unique swirl of like culture and language and just it's so beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Because like, God, who would want everything to be the same, dude? I mean, I get you got to have some stuff that's locked in kind of the same. You know what I mean? You can't just have pure chaos all the time or nothing. But like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's diversity is so good. Let's see here. Cajun A Fall says, if you would hear my voice, you would probably never guess I was born and raised in South Louisiana. Look, I respect it. It's unique. I mean, because I spent a lot of time down in New Orleans and I got to know a lot of the people down there. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. People know how to have a good time. I'll tell you that. Our toy world in the house. What's up, my friend? How are you doing, brother? Let's see here. Lego Longoria. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Miss Amy says, I don't know. Scones here are cakes, apparently. Cakes? I thought they were biscuits, man.
Like cupcakes?
So you guys don't have cakes? Like, I mean, you don't call them cakes?
Who knows anymore?
I don't even know, dude. Shoot, I don't even know if we can still call them that in America now. It's probably some dumb name for them. Anyways,
still
Walt says, thanks, guys. Now I want biscuits and gravy. It's because they're good.
Sounds good.
Biscuits and gravy are good.
Sounds good.
I will say, you know, and there's nothing, I'm not trying to be sad. I'm just, you know, but I miss my grandma because many reasons, but man, she made the best biscuits and gravy I've ever had in my life, dude. And she made like sausage gravy. It was so
the best.
Good. It was so good, dude. All right, so Starbucks scones are fluffy biscuits with glaze. And Walt says my wife makes some fire biscuits and gravy. Yeah, and you know what? Normally, when I go to restaurants, every time I go to a different restaurant, depending on where, you know, like if we're eating breakfast, I'll usually try their biscuits and gravy because I like to try and find where's got the best one. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that looks like we got through the good mornings. Yeah, I mean,
Oaktown Bricks.
There's Oaktown Bricks. What's up, buddy?
Oaktown Bricks in the house. What's up, man? He said, "Oh no," he slid right in there. He's like, "What's up?" Oh man. So, I don't know about you guys, but I heard it's gonna be really hot. I heard it's gonna be really hot here next week. What are you laughing at, Drew? What are you reading?
What Stud City has said to Brick Babe about his snakes being out.
Oh, I do let them chill out on the enclosure when I build. The body heat and usually stick to me.
I was over it with the frozen cats. I was done with that.
My dad, he had I can't remember. I think he had a python, or maybe it was a boa when I was younger, because he had a couple different snakes. He had a lot of odd pets, man. Like, but he was.
Oh no.
Well, all right. Let's see. What do we got? 22 minutes. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just jump into some. I know, right? We're all like, like I keep wanting to I keep thinking about changing it every once in a while, and every time I ask, everyone's like, "Nah, it's good. Leave it." I just keep leaving it. All right, yeah, we do have a few things to go over. Nothing too crazy, but we do have a couple of new leak sets. I'm sure most of you guys have seen them, but let's go ahead and first go to Instagram and check out Brick Clicker's page here. Right. So this is one of the first things I just noticed. New June sets leaked. So clearly we got a car. I mean, I'm assuming that's a Speed Champions.
I like it.
It's pretty hot. I don't know what it is. Because at first I thought it was like a Lamborghini Scion. And wait, is that? I can't tell if that logo's.
Oh, with the color, I can see.
Yeah, but I can't tell if that logo is Lamborghini or Ferrari.
I'm thinking Ferrari.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so then we got down here the Harry Potter set. I mean, I have the last one that came out. I will say I really like how they did the legs on the spider. That is really, really good. But yeah, it's definitely nothing I need. I already have the last one. As a matter of fact, it's like attached to the castle back there. But yeah, cool. Right on. These, yeah, I'm really digging these. So
too many stickers.
Well, it's Speed Champions, man. I feel like they're known for that at this point. But I like both these a lot. I do too. A lot. Yeah. I will definitely try and pick these up if I'm able to. Because I just feel like these would look really good in the city. And this so yeah, they're both Mercedes, but this
G-Wagon.
Yeah, now I'm assuming this is like, and look, I know this is gonna sound like a dumb question, but I can't tell if this is just fancy for show or can this thing kind of go off-road.
So one person was able to make it go off-road. Like you have to modify it and stuff, but they're probably all-wheel drive.
So at least, it's not bad.
I've never seen anyone rock climb with them, but I've seen them trick them out to look like they can go off-roading.
Because I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but I'm getting Land Rover vibes from it. You know what I mean? And I know a Land Rover, not only are those things built like tanks, but like, yeah, they're pretty good for going off-road. Now, to what degree, I don't know. I've never owned one. So I don't know how good like the shocks are and stuff like that. See, this is where like I miss Drewbrickz, man. He would definitely be able to tell us a lot of this stuff being a mechanic. But yeah, man, these are really hot. The convertible, sweet looking, man. I don't know. This is a nice looking set. But Speed Champions are popular, man, and they're good sets. And I feel like they kind of appeal to all of us, even if you're not like a car junkie or something, you know what I mean? Like just some of them just look really nice, and some of them collect them just because they love cars. Some of them collect them like me to put in city, so
the boxiness of the G-Wagon makes it awesome for like Lego, for like a brick build.
Yeah,
the boxiness is like perfect.
Now, and don't get me wrong, and it might just be the angle or not, and it's not a big deal, but it does look kind of thin. But I think it's just more the angle in a way, because this car looks wider than the truck. But regardless, awesome stuff. I definitely would like to get it. More Animal Crossings.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Look, I know I give a lot of heat and shade towards Animal Crossing, but I will tell you this: I do appreciate that it's a very crisp. And the color palette it's really nice, but like the images, the look of it is very crisp, and like I said, I really love the color palette to it. So I'll give them that, man. I just I will say that one on the dock, if that building was I don't know how expensive these things are, but like maybe buy 2 of them, and that would be a nice little building to put like near water if you have that option.
Dollhouse though.
Well, it's how the airline looks in the game. It's Dodo Airlines, and Wilbur's there, and that's Tangy. She's the little cat.
So if I ever saw that like on clearance, I would probably buy 2 of them and then just sell the figs
on clearance.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't pay full price for that. What are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, Animal Crossing fans, please.
Because they're going to charge like $30.
If it's like $5.99, I'd buy full price for it, man.
Well, I know Town Center is supposed to be $80. I think that's $79.
Holy!
But it's Town Center. You're getting KK Slider. You're getting a lot. A lot happens at the Town Center. That's what
you hear that, everybody. You're getting KK Slider
for $80.
That's okay.
There better be 900 pieces in that thing for $80.
So I've talked about this on some other streams, but look, I will say this,
Mr. Freeze.
The car looks really nice, except for these gigantic, very obvious, awkward-looking stud shooters on top.
Yeah.
Another Batman, yay. Another Harley Quinn, yay. Mr. Freeze.
Wow.
All right. Yeah.
I haven't seen a Mr. Freeze in a minute.
Yeah. So DC's switching it up a little bit. They're giving it to somebody else.
Oh, and when you say a little bit, you mean a very tiny little bit.
Yeah, it's just a different color. I mean, it's just, we've seen this so many times, so many variations.
Dude, come on, man. If we've all had a nickel for every Batman set Lego's released in just 2 years, we'd have about $1.35.
With slight modifications.
Oh,
I mean, they're not
so yeah, we got some new images on this as well. I don't want to call it what we've been calling it lately.
That looks like
this
a
is
headache.
a morning family show,
Mhm.
but it looks interesting.
Yeah, especially the greebling. Like, how do you follow directions for greebling? That's interesting.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like you build it section by section, so that makes sense.
I don't
But
hate this
still.
thing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't hate it. I
hate it.
It's. I don't know. And look, everybody in the chat, because I can't see the chat right now, but everybody in the chat, let me know. Like, do you think that it maybe would have looked a little bit better if they just used more flat tiles? Because I know they're trying to get that 3-dimensional look to it, but it just looks weird with all these very different elements. You know what I mean?
TMOG said it's okay. Say it, Hive. Parts pack.
Yeah, but you're talking about a $200 parts pack.
Ooh, no.
Even Lauren said what is it? Something parts pack.
Again, I want to also say this, that I really do like and appreciate the art theme that Lego's been doing. I think that is a really awesome way to utilize Lego.
Sure.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because you can hang it up, and now Lego has turned into just like toys and display sets now to artwork that you can literally hang on the wall, dude.
Yeah.
Tell me that most people in the world wouldn't be amazed to see Lego art on your wall. I mean, that's just you talk about a conversation starter. You know what I mean? So good on Lego for that, man. All right, so let's go on to some different news. So yeah, we've got Star Wars May the 4th coming up.
Don't forget the minions.
So tracing 25 years of Lego Star Wars sets from the weird to the wonderful. Now, clearly, we can't go through all of this because it just take up too much of the show.
Well, also there was something else that popped up.
What do you mean here?
No, they released the plushie figures of space people.
Yes, those are so cute.
Yeah, I did see some people with those, but I didn't know they were brand new.
Yeah, those things.
They're not.
Good. I think it's only exclusive at Target, though, right?
Yeah, I
But
think
they're
Target's
not
usually the
new.
ones that maybe do new colors or something.
No, you got pinky, you got blue. What they call bluey or something, and then you have the orange one, and then you have Z Blob. I think it's Z Blob. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, Z Blobs are definitely new.
Oh, that one actually is pretty cool though. That Z Blob one.
It looks posable.
You said it's posable?
It looks posable. I mean, it looks weird. I haven't seen it yet.
It'd be great if they could just rebuild one of these sets and sell them again, because they are so much better than anything else they've been putting out.
Oh, you're talking about these older?
Yeah, these old Star Wars sets.
Well, and that's something that is very. See, that's kind of a conundrum, because think about it like this. This is where it battles with each other, because on one end you've got the not just technology, but the new molds, the new pieces, the new designers, the new types of sets. Obviously, I don't want to say we're at peak Lego, but a lot of people think we're getting there, or at least kind of approaching a peak. So you got all that, right? But then you have other factors like inflation, Lego profiting, Lego, the revenue, stuff like that. So that affects how many pieces they're going to have in the set.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you have all these sets that are so awesome from before, and now you might have awesome builds, awesome sets for maybe other things. But then maybe comparing like a new gunship to one of the old gunships, you're like, yeah, wait a minute. Because I've talked about this before, and I mean, it's mainly with Star Wars, but I know I see it in other themes. It's just harder to see, or it's harder to to notice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, either prices are staying the same or becoming more expensive, but the sets themselves are starting to become, I called them dumber down, dumbing down.
Yeah.
Where,
Well, like the first ever gunship is my favorite because there were so many cool play features in it. But the 2008 gunship was the most realistic scale and the biggest one. And then since then, they just keep making them smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right.
Which in hindsight make them more playable so that kids can throw them around. But like even like what you were saying the other night, like Lego is whatever you want to call it. It's not just a toy.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to do with it. So this is something I've been wanting to talk about as well. How to collect all 12 Lego series 26 minifigures. Now, from what I've been seeing, guys, and again, I haven't completely been 100% about this yet, but it seems like that they've got the codes.
Yeah,
they do.
work.
Shai said he scanned all of his yesterday.
Yeah, dude. So here's the thing that I need to see with my own eyes first is, are they all coded? Or is it like the last series where some aren't, you know what I mean? Because I don't even know why some would, some wouldn't be necessarily. But dude, if Lego did this for us, now I immediately want to give them much praise. But I'm very curious and I still am going to give them praise. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be like that. But the thing I kind of want to know is, do you think the stores pushed for this?
No, because it's a headache. But here's the question I have. You know how we have like the codes now? I wonder, I don't know if has anybody done it. Can you scan those to put them in your collection? Because that's the whole thing with the codes now.
No, the thing with the codes is so you can scan them so you know which ones are in the box.
No, I'm saying yes for the CMFs, but like we have now on the booklets, if you scan them, you can add it to your collection. Maybe it's so you can add the CMFs to your collection. Maybe that's like down the road. Or can you do that now?
I mean, I don't know. That I have no clue because I haven't been paying attention to that. All I've been paying attention to is like seeing if we can get the minifigs first. And so I know you answered that really quick. I mean, so you sure you don't think that like the Walmarts and the Targets didn't like push Lego to be like, look, man, we're tired of everybody ripping open all of our boxes and everything. Like, y'all need to do something.
No.
Okay. I mean, and again, I don't necessarily think it either, but it's just something I was like, well, I mean, I could see, because obviously we've all seen a ton of these ripped boxes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. The timing doesn't necessarily work out either because they didn't have the boxes out that long.
Yeah.
I would assume they pushed for them to get rid of the boxes. Just find another way, like clear on the back or something. Just find a whole nother way.
I mean, and look, I know I'm going to sound pessimistic when I say this, and I do apologize, but I can't help it. I have a hard time believing that Lego put our wants over their profits.
Yeah.
They took a loss with this because a lot of these boxes were RTVs. What? They just sent them back RTVs. So they lost a lot of money. Return to vendor. RTVs, we're not selling it. We're just sending it right back to you.
What's the chat saying? Does anybody have any opinions on that? I'm curious, because I know it sounds conspiracy theory stuff, you know what I mean? But it just seems odd. Lego would just be, I mean, and I'm happy. I'm not trying to look a gift horse in the mouth. It's just, me, I'm always curious. I always want to know stuff. You know what I mean? Still
locked up.
Huh?
Like even with the code, some of them are still locked up because it's such a headache.
Interesting. What else we got going on? Oh, wait.
That's cool.
Wait a minute. Oh, the box art. Okay. Wow.
That's cool.
That is. I do like that. Look at that background. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's basic, but I like the color scheme. It's calm and soothing. I still love this bench and yeah. I like that, man. I like that a lot. All these little backgrounds are really nice. Huh. Okay, so
oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, we didn't get to see the back though. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I the more I look at it, the more I do like this. You know, like I said, I would have to have a couple of them to build a little bit bigger.
It's
Um,
Dodo Airlines.
oh, fireworks celebration upcoming gift with purchase revealed. Interesting.
Looks like a habitat.
Oh, I like these over here. That's nice. Yeah, it does kind of have a habitat feel to it, but this I like. I mean, look, because you can kind of tell what it is. It's the clouds and the firework going up in the air, and then the ones exploding. And tell me those are printed tiles in the back. That's not stickers, but. The Lego building instructions page has revealed a picture of the upcoming Lego fireworks celebration gift with purchase set. The set features the fireworks exploding in the night sky with fireworks launching in the foreground. There's a couple of minifigs included as well. Given that an image of the set is now available, we can assume that it will be released in May, although the price requirements are still unknown at this time. Interesting. Lego Ideas Sewer Heroes fighting the Fatberg. Overtime achieves 10,000 supporters. Interesting.
Funny.
That is a very cool build, though, man.
It's Ninja Turtles-ish to me.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, if I had this, I wouldn't be able to help myself, dude. I'd have to put like turtles down there or something.
Yeah, it's very Ninja Turtle-ish.
It's a very interesting piece, though. Oh yeah, dude. I saw
awesome.
this and I was like, get out. Oh my god, dude, Friends is killing me,
killing
dude.
it.
Because
It's killing it.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I would really kind of want to put this in my forest. Like, that is amazing.
It really is.
Dude, some Friends is leaving me speechless, man.
Yeah,
because look, even if this is dollhouse style, it's not big enough of a dollhouse style to where I could easily pull pieces out of my stuff and just like enclose it or whatever. Now the only thing I would have to kind of figure out, but I don't think it would be a big deal, is because the edges of it are water. So I would just have to kind of run like a stream or something through the forest. But yeah,
or change the plates, or just change the plates.
Yeah, you can. I could just. That's what I did with the Lego Ideas tree house. I had to do that with that, but I don't know. I've already been thinking about running some water through the forest. I thought it'd be kind of nice to have like a little stream,
a creek.
Yeah. But dude, Friends, dude.
Yep.
So do we think they're rebranding, or they just have a different design team?
I think Friends is evolving because I mean, look, Friends in the beginning was geared towards girls, and we all remember in the beginning, like the color palette was very
hideous, pink.
I don't want to say hideous, but it was very overwhelmingly
pink, purple, turquoise.
And then they've got more and more. They still keep a nice, friendly color palette, but they've gotten more and more. Almost city-like, but more fancy. I don't know the right word because I want to say pizzazz, but that's not even the
realism.
Right either.
I think realism.
Like think of that mansion that came out. You know, dude, Friends, dude. I ain't gonna lie. If they had to start letting a couple themes go or whatever, I'd rather see City go than Friends.
Yeah.
At this point, I agree. But I think it's the realism. Like, we didn't get purple trees like we used to. We didn't get purple and lime green trees.
Right. And dude, look at that big tree on the top towards in the middle there.
That looks it's a Friends version of the Ewok village.
I know. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that.
It's amazing.
All right. I know we got to keep moving on, but it just kills me, man, like how good some of this stuff is.
Look, like, appreciation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
And like even like a purple canoe or lavender or whatever you want to call it, like I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm totally fine with that. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary to me. You know what I mean? Because you see different color canoes anyways. It doesn't all have to be brown. You know what I mean? You see yellow ones and
clear.
Yeah. So, and look, and over here is a yellow one anyways, dude. These sets are rad, man. Look, you got your tree on this side with the honeycomb on this side. You got the racks with the boats. You got a little lamp post here. Dude, the designer of Friends need a raise, dude. They need to be promoted.
It's certainly more compatible with City. That's one thing that's happening too.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to diss City. I'm not trying to, take away anything from them, but dude, they better step it up, man. Because Friends is way beyond just pulling in girls now.
Facts.
I
But
mean,
like
I
you
I
said,
get I get it's probably still appeals maybe to girls more because maybe the mini dolls and stuff. But I'm telling you, if they ever got rid of the mini dolls and put figs in there, yeah, it would definitely. I don't want to do that. That's not fair because I know the mini dolls are popular with a lot of people, but
no,
it's just
I
don't know,
agree
man.
with you. Having a 19-year-old that was in that range, I've watched the maturation, and I think Friends grew with their audience. There's something that we call client retention.
Mm.
It's like they were able to retain more than like the colors. I just think they did it right with Friends.
Yeah, I do too. I think that they did a and again, I don't know where it will keep going or whatever, but so far they've done such a good job of, again, keeping it geared towards mainly towards girls, but like it's evolved to where it's attracting, I think, boys as well.
Yes.
Boys,
and
men,
not just boys, but AFOLs, dude. Not just
Exactly.
younger kids, but like, dude, AFOLs love this stuff, man. So good on them, man. And I think they're also doing it at a nice pace. This has been evolving for years now. So they're not trying to just, switch it up really fast and throw everybody off. You know what I mean? Because, I'm sure that their target demographic doesn't want it to be just completely switched over like immediately. You know what I mean? So yeah, right on, man. Good on them. And plus, not only that, but even the stuff that's different, like the design of the trees. Like I've never seen a tree like that in the city line, man.
No.
The only time I've ever seen stuff like that is like maybe Ninjago or like Ideas sets. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, good stuff.
Works.
All right, moving on. So this is another thing that was kind of in hot news in Star Wars world, like this video that came out, and there was a couple of we got Cal Kestis and then Ezra, one from Ahsoka. Then I always forget how to say his name, and I should know, fake fan. Youngin, I don't know. Walt corrected me last time too. Then we have little Leia over here, little Leia. So these are the 4 newer characters. I don't think there was any ones that were popping fresh that we haven't seen yet. But yeah, cool stuff. May the 4th this year isn't on my best of May the 4th years, so I don't know what's going to happen with me. I'm still hoping out of hope that we're going to see this Lord of the Rings tower before May the 1st, but who knows? Because I need to see this tower before May the 1st, man, because if this tower is going to rock my socks off, I'm probably going to just wait on the TIE fighter and not do May the 4th. And before everybody's like, Hive, what? Sorry, man. I ain't made of money. If anybody wants to loan me some money, I'll go buy some May the 4th stuff, man.
Right.
I'm with that too. I'm not into loaning, but if you want to give me.
Well, when I say loan, I mean we're going to talk about a very long return payment plan, very little to no interest.
Oh my god!
All right, let me jump back in this chat real quick because I missed a bunch of chat and I know some newer people came in. I saw Moto. Good morning, Moto. How are you today, my friend? Moto, I do apologize for my absence. I've been meaning to get a hold of you for a while now to continue our journey into building the kitty cat mech. The meow mech, but I've got a lot of stuff going in different directions. But I promise we will continue. Well, it says pretty sure the people who know about the QR codes are not the people that are ripping the boxes for the most part. I agree with that. I am noticing a lot more stores don't carry, and those who do don't have it for long. So real quick, I want to say an addendum to this whole thing with the ripped open boxes. I have two Walmarts near me that now, and if you watch my vlog, well, I think it was my last one, but you can see it, but are putting the glass up now in front of all the Lego. To say I'm upset about this, man, is a severe understatement. And it's not just because it's the glass, it's because, as in most things with life, somebody always messes it up for everybody else, man, because they can't act right. Because people want to steal. Now we're all inconvenienced and we got to press a button and wait for a Walmart employee, wherever they may be, to show up to and also now we can't just grab a box, look at it, or, see if something's behind the other box we're
now at the mercy.
Dude, I'm so upset about it, dude. The only Walmart near me that doesn't have that is my crappiest Walmart that doesn't have the bigger selection. It's like the small one. That's like, God dang it, man. So, but it's more than that. And, we're not going to get too deep into it, but Lego theft, theft in general, crime is not really doing good right now. But Lego theft is pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the news report about, the people that had like $100,000 or whatever of Lego stolen. We've seen, stuff about bricks and minifigs getting stolen on a constant basis. These CMF boxes. I know all of us either have seen, heard, or witnessed ourselves literally someone walking out with a Lego set.
Yeah.
I know Order 66, he goes to the same Lego store that Brick Baby goes to, and occasionally he does go to the one I go to. I don't know which one he was talking about, mine or theirs, but he said he witnessed someone just walk out of the Lego store with, like, I think he said UCS AT-AT. And the thing that blows my mind about that is, like, dude, you're not shoving a UCS box down your pants or in your backpack,
No.
dude. Like, you're walking out with this big box, dude. So you're gonna be real obvious. It's just crazy. Multigasm Geek says, hi, I'm not sure the store toy manager may have said anything, but I do believe that the lost prevention managers did give some input. Oh. Has anyone tried scanning the codes to see if you can get the insider points? Maybe that's what it's for. Speaking of which, let me ask you guys something. Where is it?
That's what I was saying earlier, not for the points, but to add it to your collection.
Yeah, but that is a good point. I don't think you get insider points from CMFs. I know you don't get them from gift with purchases, right?
Nope.
I don't think you get them from Brickheads either, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope.
But I don't know why I just threw this. I'm going to show it to you guys. I bought this not too long ago from the Lego store. Not a gift purchase. Really awesome set, by the way.
Yeah.
But I was going to scan, the code. And I was like, where are you at?
If it's exclusive to Lego, there is no code.
Well, don't you think that's ridiculous? Because you would think they're the ones that you would get the insider points off the most, right?
If it's exclusive, they're not giving points. So, like you said, the Brickheads, you don't get it. Like the
I know, but I thought the Brickheads because they were really small.
No, the Cherry Blossoms, you don't get it. Those like little creator sets, you don't get it. The postcards, you don't get it. Oh, I'm hot. And I'm having trouble scanning this.
It's on the backside.
I'm really torn up about that, man. That
It's not.
Yes, it is on top. Show me the backside.
This is for you to go to what you call it?
Yeah, that's to enter the contest.
We'll enter it.
This is what I need.
All right, so let me get back to this chat. Friends is killing it. Yep. Friends Ewok Village vibes. Yep. Maybe Friends should save Ewok in their next nature hospital. Right?
Called the Wicked Hospital.
Now you make Friends sound like Skynet Hive. Because they keep evolving. Hive, do you keep the dollies from Friends? Actually, I kind of collect them up, and I haven't done it in a while because they're starting to get to be a big pile. But I send them to Adora Builds. It just takes a long time, and once I get ready to send them to her, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna send you these. Now she hasn't even asked for them. I just, what's up
with the scanning of points. When you buy it from the Lego store, you still get points, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do get that. The Mod Mom. Good morning to you. How are you today?
Good morning, Mod Mom.
What's up?
Trevor says Friends is knocking out some amazing sets, such brilliant levels of designs, dude. I can't praise them enough, man. Like, really, they went from being, even back when they're, like I said, the color palette was like really crazy and stuff. Like, they were still awesome, man. Like, I remember buying that hot dog truck, dude. I still got it. It's like still one of my favorite sets, man. Lego did announce that they are diversifying their themes to be more fluid and cross-pollinate, as they should. You know what I mean? Because look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I understand certain IPs do have a target audience, you know, like the Star Wars. I would say even like Ninjago. You know, it doesn't mean anybody can't play with it, but yeah, clearly there's more of a target audience. Like just like Friends, their target audience generally was girls. But for the most part, Lego, man, they feel like who cares? It's like they're building blocks. You know what I mean? Like it just they should cross pollinate. There shouldn't be any, unless, like I said, you're really trying to really target a specific thing. But for the most part, yeah, there shouldn't be any, you know, lines, so to speak.
I wanted to share something really quickly when you mentioned the Mod Mom. She has an awesome hashtag. It's called Mod Mom Bargain Finds, and she is finding deals. She's in the DMV, so she's in Baltimore, but she's finding like dirt cheap sets. So
wow.
If you're looking for a deal, I think it's Mod Mom Bargain Finds. She's been posting stuff that I've been like making a list.
I think I've seen that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that. So I'll add to that also, because I know this has been a slight discussion amongst the community a little bit. Look, if you want to find good deals, I'm going to say this: you're competing with other Lego buyers. You're competing with normies that would buy cheap stuff for their kids or whatever. You're dealing with Bricklink store owners. You know, you're dealing with resellers. You're dealing with, you know, even like employees that know about Lego, or maybe they have their own selling thing, you know. So clearly an employee is going to like try and snatch stuff up as fast as they can. What you doing there, Brick Baby? You mean put you on the big screen?
No, these are some of the deals she's been posting. She's been posting them at like Sam's and Costco. So she's
I know. But what I'm getting at is, if you want to find these clearance deals and stuff, you have to be diligent. You have to be diligent. Now, you might just get around. You might get lucky and just see something when you go to the store or whatever. But if you want that, like if you're wanting that stuff, you got to go hunt for it, man. I'm telling you.
Couple of stores.
And I mean like, not just like, oh, I went around and checked a few things. Like, look, when I do that stuff, when I'm like trying to find clearance, I check like all the Walmarts and Targets, like within whatever 10, 15 miles, whatever from me. And then I'll check them again the next day, you know, or I just keep an eye on stuff. I try and use the apps, but they're just too slow because, dude, you know, a lot of us, man, like I will see, I see, and I always regret it. Like at Walmart, not too long ago, I saw like those N1 Starfighters for like $23. $23, man. Normally they're like what, $60 or so dollars. And I was like, no, I didn't know what to do, so I waited, and then I decided to get it. I went back the next day, gone, all of them. There was like 4 of them. They're all gone. So you've got to be diligent if you want to do that stuff. So, all right, let's see. I think City still makes the better vehicles. Yeah, I would say the vehicles are definitely better. I will give them that. But they do mix and match. The Friends line is turning 13 years old. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old. Maybe that is why it's changed so much. Yeah. I'm here for num nien fig. I can't even say what I read it, dude. When is Lil Leia dropping her mixtape? Dude, right? And she's gonna name her album Hiding Behind the Coat. If you guys know him, that's a little inside joke for, you know, Obi-Wan hiding behind the coat. Anyways, let's see here where we're at. The Friends, though, the Fiends friend shirt our New Zealand friend has made is awesome. The one you have, Hive. Yeah. So Brick Scene. I don't know. I haven't been on there in a while, but he had a shirt store too, and he had a Friends shirt, but it says Fiends instead of Friends.
Yep.
I bought that a long time ago. I had to get it. May the 4th is disappointing this year. All praise our patron saint of May the 4th, Our Lady Aunt Beru. Where are we at? You got any shirts for 25 years of Lego Star Wars Sidious? Oh, he probably would. I imagine he'd have something, but I don't know. Maybe not. Extra Bricks in the house. What is going on? How you doing?
Hey.
Trevor says need to chat about if you do custom drawings for channels. Oh yeah, City. Yeah, you guys definitely should. I mean, he's a busy man because he does a lot of side work, and then he has like his normal work that he does. I would imagine Sidious probably has like a wait list probably at this point. And then he does stuff just randomly for people sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he just randomly made me like a sweet and sour Pure Rant Fury picture too.
Nice.
Because he heard me talking about it. He just made one for me. I mean, Sidious is really good at this stuff, so it probably doesn't take him like a long time, but I guess it just depends on what he's making. Solo, the Brit builder in the house. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. Except for the other day when I saw you, but before that, I hadn't seen you in forever. So it's good to see you, my friend. Anybody else jump in that I missed?
No. Here's the hashtag.
Right. Oh, there we go, everybody. Hashtag mod mom bargain finds.
There we go.
And I'm not building this. I didn't know this was a technic. I'm not building it. I'm just not right.
Yeah, good old R2. Good old, basic
I built
R2.
the old one, but I thought I would try the smaller one. But I mean, it's page 1 is Technic. No.
Damn you, Technic.
No. I should have looked at the bag too. Now that I look at the parts, now I'm like, oh, I was an idiot. Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and move on to some happier stuff like celebration time.
There you go.
Hashtags. So everybody, let's go ahead and jump into some celebrations. I know there was a few. And look, if there's any that we've missed, I mean, literally, even if it was like a month ago or something like that, please message us. It's just life's been crazy. Brick Baby, she's been sick. So if you had a birthday or not just birthdays, if you had anything kind of that you wanted to celebrate for yourself or somebody, even if we don't know them, a lot of people will say, hey, it was my kid's 8th birthday or whatever. You know what I mean? Dude, let us know. If you want to see it up here in the celebrations, let us know. All right. Celebration time. I saw a few comments out there. What's up?
So only their birthdays, guys, but we have celebrations. We got EMS, who's been 3 years. Andre's baby had a birthday. Andre's Prince, his doggy Prince. So we got coming. I was just trying to get the birthdays, and then I'll catch up with.
Oh, and speaking of, because you mentioned Prince, but I wanted to say that with sigfigs. And I always forget to kind of mention this. Some people already know, but if you send a sigfig, if you have,
your pet,
dude, I mean, send it if you want, and that way it'll be in the intros with you. I mean, clearly, like, Wayne, he's got his dog Spade with him. Fab, she's got her kitty cats. Adora build. So I just want to make sure you understand, like, those, as a pet owner myself, they're our children. You know what I mean?
They are.
I don't like to necessarily compare them one-to-one to your actual children, because that's
I will
a different type of thing. But I'm not here to split hairs. You know what I mean? Look, your pets are your kids. I think some people don't deserve pets. They don't treat them right. You know what I mean? But I will tell you this: the people that do deserve pets, it always warms my heart, man. Sometimes I even get emotional, shed a tear, just seeing how much, care and love that people have for their kitty cats, their dogs, their snakes, whatever pet is your kid. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you do send a sigfig, or if you've already sent a sigfig and you didn't send something, you can send it. And heck, man, I might even have a pet here that, so just let me know. Okay, let's move. I saw some comments down here. I got 10,000 views on a reel on my Instagram page last week, which is amazing. It sure is. Wow, dude.
Nice.
Trevor's video says I got 10,000 views on a reel on my Instagram page last week. Yeah, that is quite amazing. Good on you, man. It's a good feeling, because I know, it's, and as we all know, it's, these things aren't everything, you know what I mean? But it is quite an accomplishment, and it does feel very good when you do something, especially if you put work into it, or you've been trying for a long time, and then all of a sudden something hits and you're just like, wow. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted, humbled, just by all the love and support I get here. You know what I mean? I really am at a loss for words most of the time. Pickle says, next patch, I'll send you a Doug. He's a dark orange Scalalab. Scalalab. By the way, I was talking about my dog not too long ago. Somebody was asking what kind of dog I have, and it's like part lab, but I couldn't remember the other name. I kept thinking it had a J and a K in it, but I think it's called Jingo.
Not a Labradoodle?
No, it's definitely not Labradoodle. Does anybody in the chat know what a Jingo is? I don't want to. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Hive told me Jingo because I told her it was J and a K. And she's like, "What?"
How do you spell it?
I think it's Jingo.
Like bingo, Jingo dog.
Yeah,
and Jingo was
because that part of our dog is the more aggressive and vocal dog. Like she's always like she's like
Korean Jingo dog.
I think it was Jingo.
Well,
Watch. I'm going to tell Mrs. Hive Jingo, and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, here
that's
it.
it.
It's a Korean Jindo.
Jindo. Oh yeah, because I told her it sounded like martial arts.
That sounded real ignorant to Google.
Well, I'm ignorant. I thought I had a K in it, and I think it sounds like martial arts.
Jindo. Oh,
yeah.
what a cutie!
Yeah. So imagine that dog mixed with a lab, and that's what my dog looks like.
So was a Jindo lab mix. Let's see.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, so over that one.
Okay.
That one on the left, the tan one, that definitely looks a lot like her.
This one or this one?
No, the one all the way to the left. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that definitely looks a lot like her.
She's
a wild dog, man. And I don't mean like wild, like literally. She lives at home, but I mean like wild, like.
It's an Australian dingo.
Dude, if she was a person, she'd be like me, except she'd be out partying all the time. She'd be like loving and hugging people, and then somebody would make her mad. She'd be like, "What the?" dude, I am so like that dog, or that dog is so like me. It's unreal. Because like sometimes, something would make me mad, and I'll be like, and she'd be like, and I'd be like, well, I said, now when you do that and you bark like a psycho dog. I was like, everybody that's how they feel. They're like, oh my gosh. But anyways, I'd be having conversations with my dog, like she understands what I'm saying. Anyways, yes,
they understand.
They do, yeah.
That's an Australia dingo with a silent J.
Dingo.
I had it was mine, it was my ex's. Her dog actually was part dingo. And of course we always made the joke about dingo ate your baby, which is probably offensive, but I don't know.
I believe the word you're looking for is dingus.
That's a word I haven't heard in a while.
You dingus.
All right, let's get into some hashtag Minifig Mug Monday. Let's go ahead and get into that.
I finally got my mug ready for hopefully this Monday.
We're ready for you. Oh, cool. Oh, I have a pink one or blue one.
I did try. I did use it for the actual cup for a little while. but it's just awkward because it's so blocky. I'd be like drinking it, just dribbling coffee down my shirt. So yeah, it didn't really work out. YOLO, what's happening? Says, oh, nice. Good morning, Brick World. At least I caught a bit of it. Yeah, no, you still got about 40, 50 minutes, something like that. I don't know, somewhere in there. What are you talking about? Let me look them up. Oh, you're talking about the kitty cats. Jude, what's happening? How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming. Get the cats fat so they too lazy to jump up on anything. Look, anybody that has a cat, that's definitely something that they deal with on a constant basis. You know what I mean? Like, because we don't currently have a cat anymore. She passed away a year ago. But all the cats that I've had in my life, yeah. Now, one thing that is pretty wild is our cat. She jumped on the table or counter once in a while and stuff. But yeah, anytime she came in the Lego room, she was really good. She never jumped on anything down there.
That's good.
Yeah, I have a feeling some other cats that I've had in my life. If I had this room at that time, I'd have to keep them out. They would definitely knocked all kinds of stuff over. But again, that's what you do when you have a cat. All right, let's go ahead and do Whip Wednesday, man. I don't know. Every time we talk about Whip Wednesday, I keep thinking for some reason Fast and the Furious comes to my head because I'm like, man, check out that whip.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. So real quick before I do show it, I just want to remind everybody because it is something kind of new we're rolling out. I'd keep meaning to ask Drew, how it's been going as far as entries, so to speak, or whatever. I also have been slowly cleaning off my mock so I can send in some progress as well. But yeah, what it is, Whip is work in progress. So you don't have to send it on Wednesday. It's just that's generally, I guess, when Drew promotes
that's
it.
when I re-announce it. And
and that's when we'll share it on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, if you are working on a mock, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not done yet, but that's what we want. We want to see the progress.
The whole work in progress.
Yeah. And look, you could send it in every week if you want.
Every week.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If we start getting really big, we might have to kind of figure some stuff out. But it's a progress thing. And not only that, but we might be able to check out some techniques that you're doing or something. You know what I mean? So that's very helpful for a lot of other builders that might not know that. But yeah, we use it for technique to show you off, to promote mock building, to inspire other people to build a mock. So yeah, definitely send it to any of us. But like I said, if you send it to Drew, it's just a little quicker. But you can send it to Dave.
Just tag us and I'll screenshot it.
Yeah, or you can tag, just post it yourself and tag it, whatever you want to do.
Yep,
so
just tag us.
All right, so let's check out some Whip Wednesday. Dude, those were awesome, man. I've already been keeping track of Pink Will's trees, but that first one was amazing. I mean, yours is amazing too, Drew, as well. Don't get me wrong, but I really liked them blue. That blue that was
that's Mark Halthworth's what's it? Tron build.
Of course, it's Tron build, dude. Tron build. Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, everybody. Definitely keep that stuff coming in, because we always like to have as much kind of interaction with the community as possible. So, again, it's a lot of good work to show off. And again, it's not just showing off just like a finished mock. It's, showing progress. And we
just want to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get promoted on here. It's a lot of fun. Just tag us in any of your updates.
What's up, Smokey? How are you doing, my friend? Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I need to add Miss Ambi's name to the member list here real quick before I forget. All right, Miss Ambi, you are entered. Yeah, as of right now, everybody that's in the wheel has a 1 in 47 chances of winning. And if you just jumped in, this will be the member giveaway today in honor of May the 4th coming up. I thought I'd give away a Star Wars set. And I do have the past winners getting ready to be shipped out as well. So
technically, yes, because that is a work in progress if you're needing to build. That's the other thing. If you do work in progress of a set that you're actually building, that's considered a work in progress. It doesn't have to solely be mocks. Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, it didn't say mock in progress, technically. That's just what most of us would assume and probably do, but yeah. Watch people start building, like sending us pictures of like a construction of a house or something.
I know, right?
Yeah,
so
I have my view
working on. Yeah, just send them over, tag us, send them.
Just don't send us any like work in progress like TPS reports and stuff, man. Like, oh my god, I have to look at a bunch of numbers. City says, Drew, I need to send you my Darth Vader pod racer. Yeah, City, that one was really awesome. He says technically the vehicle is done. I mean, look, if your vehicle is done, it's not like we're gonna be like, screw that and throw it away. I mean, we'll still show it. Yeah.
So I have a question. So I know Andre tagged us in his stop motion. I told him that was a work in progress.
Yes, actually.
But was that not considered a work in progress?
I think we're starting to brew something up here, honestly, kind of on the spot, and I think it's a good thing. And I'm not going to sign it to any one of us right now, but like I'll probably just handle it because I don't want to throw that stuff on you guys. But yeah, if you've got like anything interesting, you know, that you want to show off, yeah, tag us in it. You know, because now that I think about because that would have really been awesome to show. Like maybe we'll wait until the end of the month to show this stuff. You know, that way we've got, because, you know, like in the last hour, we just talk about whatever. So there's no particular theme. So maybe like at the end of the month would be a good time to show off certain things. And of course, maybe like during the week, we have to really kind of talk about it, I guess, because I don't know how much time, so to speak, in the other shows we could squeeze it in. Maybe we probably could, but it just depends on how much stuff people would send us. But I know at the end of the month, like right now, we're in the second hour, just talking about whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the second hour at the end of the month would be a good time to just show off any kind of random stuff, like a stop motion.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Sidious was just talking about his Darth Maul pod racer. Like, okay, it's not a work in progress, but we can still just show it off, you know? So we'll think of something, you know, like a name, you know, or something for it. And yeah,
month in review,
right? Something like that. Actually, that's a pretty good name for it, honestly. What's that, babe?
But are stop motions considered like whips?
I thought he was just making a film. I didn't know that was a work in progress.
It would be. It would be if he shows us the work in progress for it. Like for instance, I've got some videos, because you know I do stop motions periodically. I've got some how-to videos that show the work in progress of the stop motion. For instance, like how to mask, you know, or whatever, like different camera angles, different lighting. So that would be definitely a part of the work in progress. But I think that definitely we would want to show off the whole thing too. You know what I mean? Even if we didn't show off work in progress. So
show the end result as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, if Andre wants to send us a work in progress of a stop motion, we'll definitely show it.
Okay,
no doubt. But I would definitely like to show the whole thing. Like I said, maybe at the end of the month when we do something like that, because dude, his stop motions are amazing. Same thing with Brickman USA. I know that we generally will share that on like, you know, like the Lego Flex Friday kind of thing or whatever. But those are really interesting things to show. So stuff that you want to show off that is. It doesn't even have to be Lego related, but don't go too off the grid. But like, if there's like a picture or something amazing, like let's say you got a picture of some amazing rainbow or something, some beautiful picture. Like Mo takes beautiful pictures, you know what I mean? So maybe there's one out of her collection that she did or something every month or something, or maybe even a couple that she would like to share with the rest of us. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be Lego Flex Friday?
Huh?
Wouldn't that be Lego Flex Friday?
Yeah, but sometimes things get missed on Lego Flex Friday, and sometimes we can't show everybody's stop motion all at once on Lego Flex Friday. You know, we can't make a 10-minute long Lego Flex Friday. You know, so that's why I was saying the end of the month we have a second hour that we don't commit to anything. You know what I mean? It's like kind of random. Like it's when we do like the giveaway as well. So I think that would be really awesome. Like I said, Mo might have a picture to share. Sidious has got like his Vader pod racer. You know, Andre got a stop motion, you know, or maybe you built something. Like I know it's a Lego show, but maybe you built something, you know, that's not Lego that you want to show. Maybe you just did something really awesome. So yeah,
for the community.
Just something we'd share in the community. So yeah, that's something. Look at that. We just kind of made something kind of on the whim. You know what I mean? Obviously, us three will tighten it up, figure some stuff out. And a lot of people don't know this, but we don't have weekly meetings anymore. We just do one meeting at the end of the month now, because for the most part, everything we've kind of streamlined enough that the meetings, I don't want to say they're pointless because they're never pointless, but we just don't need to have them every week like we used to. So we just have one at the end of the month now, and then we figure out what we're going to do for all the themes for the next month, just kind of figure out, touch base. And we still talk, don't get me wrong. We still have like a chat that we go through, but so yeah. Sidious says, hi, you know, I'm horrible at posting. Well, you know, you can always look, Sidious, you could text me the pictures too, if you think about it, man. And I'll just share them or whatever. But yeah, dude, that's a good idea. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that a lot. Hive, you should screenshot the show and tag it Whip, because we are missing a fourth host.
Because we're work in progress to finding a fourth host.
Oh, dude.
I don't think it's written in stone. There's 4.
Look at Brick Baby.
You can't replace Rich. You got us 3.
Like, I like it with just us 3 right now.
With Trinity. You got a perfect triangle, or
no, like I said before, I mean, we will eventually, you know, want another host. I like the number 4. I think 4 is a good thing, just in case if one of us is out or 2 of us might be out or something like that. But it's not a quick thing we're going to worry about. Obviously, we're very comfortable where we're at. And I mean, clearly, even if something happened sooner than later and somebody just came along and it was just a perfect match and we couldn't even wait, then that'd be different. But we're in no rush.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will happen eventually. But yeah, that's pretty clever, man, because it is technically a work in progress. It's just a very long, slow work in progress. Look, it's a big deal. It's a commitment. You know what I mean? like, and that's something I've always, you know, like anybody that's been a host on this show, they know I've made it very clear that it's a commitment, and this isn't, I don't want to say like this is the best stream show or whatever, you know what I mean? But I take it seriously. And you know, if you want to be part of it, you know, you got to be here. I mean, things happen, don't get me wrong, but yeah, you got to be here. You got to commit to it, you know, and every host has to bring something to the table. It doesn't have to be something crazy, but you just got to be, you know, you're just not going to sit there and just, you know, so, you know what I mean? So that being said, it's difficult to find, first of all, it's difficult to find a host for the show that will fit in perfectly, and not just with me, but with all 3 of us. Because if I like someone and Drew likes someone, but Brick Babe don't like someone, they ain't gonna be a host. It's just not gonna happen. All 3 of us have to want to, not even if we just like you, it's gotta work. Like it's gotta work. It's not, this isn't just like, oh, you're my friend, so I'm gonna give you, you know, part of the shit. That's not how it is. So yeah, so the commitment is difficult. Plus we're a morning show. So even on the East Coast, I know 10 o'clock isn't like super early, but a lot of people might be up, but they're not like ready to go. And then the further west you go, the earlier it gets, you know what I mean? So that's why also a reason why we don't have as many guests, because it's just hard to get guests to come early in the morning. We have, and we can, and we still will, but it's not like when it's later in the afternoon or at night when people are already up, awake, you know, and done. So yeah, it'll happen. Rob, what's up? Rob Claxton in the house. Let's see, Trevor's videos just oh, gotcha. I was reading that. The story so far. Did you watch my latest stop motion of the London telephone box? I can't remember if I saw that or not. I think I did. I've seen a good handful of stop motions like in the last week. Hive. Oh, this is great. Got it. All right, I already read that. Cafe Corner says LLL requirement got to be functional and presentable by 10 a.m. On a Sunday, less. And plus on Sunday mornings, a lot of people go to church. It's just, I can't even believe I made a Sunday morning show, because anybody that knows me in real life knows that I am not a morning person at all. Like, at all. Like the first hour I'm awake, I generally don't talk to anybody. Mrs. Hive, Mrs. Hive ain't a morning person either. So we both usually kind of stay clear of each other for a while in the morning. But yeah, everybody that I know in real life, and they find out I have this show, they're like, you're kidding, right? And I'm like, nah, I actually do have a morning show. So yeah, 10 o'clock Sunday morning commitment.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. We're an hour and 23 minutes. All right, cool. I was trying to think about if we should go ahead and jump into the member giveaway or not, but generally I usually wait a little bit longer for that. Make sure I got all my names on here though. Yep, 47. Okay, good. Requirements: people have to like you. Me, I guess I'm out.
Yeah, that's not a requirement.
No, look, that's another thing too, is, I mean, I'm not always the easiest person to work with. Especially when it comes to the show, because like I said, I'm understanding things happen, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I take the show seriously. So yeah, sometimes I can sound almost like a boss. I don't, I generally don't like surprises. But it's a matter of what you want to do, you know what I mean, as far as in the Lego community, and some people, want to be part of something else. Some people don't, you know what I mean? There's a lot of streams out there too. There's a lot of streams out there, and some people stream like multiple times, like throughout the week. That was another thing too. I almost forgot about. I was going to get the live stream calendar. Let me pull that up.
Andre had a good question. He said, a suggestion. Do your picking a new co-host like American Idol poster audition for us to vote. That would be fun and different. That would be a lot of fun. We don't mind. You don't have to be liked. We don't mind a villain. That'll be interesting. A villain host.
Well, and so and look, there's different requirements. I told you guys about the commitment stuff, but there's another thing too. It's about your own demeanor and dialect. And when I say that, I mean like how much you talk, because, me, Brick Babe, and Drew all have different levels of how much we talk. You know what I mean? Same thing when it was me and Amberlaya and TJ, just different levels of where we talk at. So I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but the best person we can get is somebody that is in the middle of talking, of level of talking.
Longoria said he would, and he's in the middle.
Oh,
very nice.
Well, I mean, and I mentioned this before. If you are interested, definitely message me. It doesn't mean anything's going to happen right away or anything would happen at all. But if you're interested, it does not hurt to ask, because let's say you are interested and I think that you would be a good fit, but I'm not sure.
Yes, co-host. You can come on as a guest at the least. You can hang with.
Well, yeah, we'll probably we would have you as a guest. But like I said, there's an interview process. Because it's not about just what I want. It's about
That's what I forgot. He's a radio guy, so he's like, I forgot. It's like, he's a radio. He's in Georgia. He's a radio guy. I forgot. This is like, I forgot. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So like I said, definitely. If you are interested, reach out. I know other people have been interested in the past. If you still aren't interested, don't feel deterred if we didn't pick you last time. And look, it's really important I put this out there, because I'm dealing with a lot of people, and I can't just assume everybody can understand everything to a T. Don't be discouraged, offended, or have hurt feelings if you were to apply and you don't get picked. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of people might think like, well, I don't understand. Maybe they might not, they don't like me. Nope. Has nothing to do with that. Or I thought we were friends. Nope. Don't have anything to do with that. It has to do with, are you right for this panel, this show, for this audience? So, and like I said, there's just different criteria that go with it. It's not like we're hiring somebody to be a nuclear physicist. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I don't want to, but again, this is my show and I take it seriously. We don't just sit here and move Legos around or sit here and all you hear is, you know what I mean? Like it's a show. We have a structure, you know? So anyways, I don't want to get too far into that. I just want to make sure people understood, you know, what it's about. You know what I mean? It's not just like, hey, we just have our friends on here. So anyways, but yeah, definitely, if you are interested, message me and, we'll start the process. You know, I don't really know what to say beyond that. Cause I want also to understand, even if you are perfect for the show, we still might wait.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we just like Drewbrickz just left, you know, we're breathing a little bit, you know, so it's not like just like that, but you never know. That's why it's hard to say, because we might interview you and we all just mesh perfectly and we don't want to wait. We're just like, yeah, let's just jump into this relationship.
But even Rich was honest about how hard it was. He was like, it was just a commitment that he could not keep. It's like when I first, you know, it was like cool, but then, you know, sometimes it's a lot. It's a commitment.
Well, and that's another reason why I do want a fourth person and why we won't wait forever, because
I get sick every other week.
Because look, right, you know, as right now, Drew and Brick Babe are both committed to the show. But again, I'm the only one tethered to this show. And even me, if something happened and I was like, okay, I can't do the show anymore because of life or something. But yeah, you never know. They have every intention of staying on the show, and then something may happen and they can't do it anymore.
Moto's ready to make a life change.
I guess I'll stop taking all those classes.
No,
he's like, I've been going to college for 8 years for nothing.
We need that here.
Like,
so we can learn how to build Technic. We need that. That's the right degree.
Oh man. So yeah, like I said, it's definitely something that we want to do. And you guys have to understand also, it's not just about even just what we want sometimes. You have to be right for the audience as well, because I do get worried sometimes, because, you know, Doc was my first co-host. You know, then there was Amberlia, there was TJ. You know, we've had Drewbrickz. You know, there's Brick Babe, there's Drewbrickz. You know what I mean?
I'm not going anywhere.
But again, you don't know what life throws in your face. You know what I mean?
Never.
But the thing is like the co-hosts change. You know what I mean? So I know people get attached to co-hosts, or maybe somebody might not like a new co-host. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. So, you know, those things are on my mind, and I try and do my best to make sure whoever's on the show can meld good with not just the other hosts, but the audience as well. So, you know, I mean, it's stuff that's on my mind, you know, but what are you going to do? Right. It's kind of like why I don't really have guests or hosts or other hosts or anything on like my Pure Rant Fury streams, just because they're too insane for me to drag anybody else involved in that stuff. Yeah. So anyways,
insane.
It sounds like the show is holding you hostage.
It is. It's death row.
Blink twice if you need to cancel the show.
Death row, baby. One way in, one way out.
Oh man. Oaktown says I might audition too. I'm taking apart my Technic collider now. Dave GG, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend?
Dave, welcome.
City says I could just sit in the dark room off camera and produce show graphics. I mean, look, I mean, and that is another aspect of the show as well. I think I would have to wait till see if the show ever got like bigger, like really big. I think if the show got big enough, I'd have to get a producer. I'd have to get somebody in the background to do a lot of stuff. I'll be quite honest with you, man. I'm thinking about asking my kid to be a producer for a lot of stuff that I do. Because I don't know how fast she'll get a job when she gets here. So she'll probably be hanging around a lot.
It'll work. Earn your keep.
I don't know. I know there have been a couple other people. I know Wayne mentioned it as well, kind of helping out with backstage stuff. It just that's kind of a whole different level of somebody attached to the show, because I don't even know if you would be in the panel. Like, he might just be backstage. It's hard to say. It's just that's certain things that we haven't thought far enough into yet, because we haven't needed it per se. It's nice to want it, but we didn't really need it. You know what I mean? So, look, the show is delicate, and like I said, it's not just involving me; it's involving them too. So anything that happens in the show has to be approved by all three of us. I know I kind of have the final say, but I don't final say anything unless everybody's cool with stuff. So,
while you were born, Drew, we told everybody it was your last episode.
Oh, that's fitting. That makes sense. I know the numbers haven't been pulling in for the last 3 quarters, and that's on me. And I know quarterly earnings are coming out and they look good, but
it's like the revenue is
not there, Drew. So while you were gone, that's kind of you broke it to everybody.
So Rich is replacing me.
Happy. Everybody seemed happy. They seem to take it well.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, and like,
all right, I will head out.
Well, so that's another thing about the show that does make it difficult, because look, I mean, it's my show, so obviously it's kind of easy for me, but I mean, like, Drew does stuff with Rich, Drew does his own stuff, you know what I mean? Brick Babe, she has her own stuff that she does and does with Mo, so it's hard, man. Got to put him on a performance improvement plan.
Nice.
With the PIP. She knows about the PIP.
And Doc is pay. That's the first thing.
Mrs. Hive had to tell me about the PIP.
We're getting paid?
No. You don't get paid?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hive.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet. But that is something, that it's not something that's wild or anything. But yeah.
Once again, I am asking for your financial support.
If
my GoFundMe.
if I've talked about this before, and I'll kind of mention it again, even though it's not like detailed, but once income from Good Morning Brick World helps pay for, like, once I get past being able to pay for like StreamYard, like the upgraded plan and stuff like that, then yeah, I will start like divvying up what's left into 3 ways. But yeah, I would imagine it would take a long time to really make any kind of money.
Speaking of, gave us better segments, we'd be there.
Oh snap! She's like, your Whip Wednesday ain't good enough.
Who's been here the last 4 weeks?
Speaking of support, though, King Oldendorf seemed like a good time to appear. A member for 2 years.
Oh,
let's go,
man! I can't even begin to thank you enough for that. Awesome. Goodness, let's do a donation for him then, since I don't want to do Devastator. It's so long. Gosh, man, let's do Scott Pilgrim. I don't know if anybody knows who Scott Pilgrim is.
I want to fight you for me.
Scott and the power of self-respect.
Self-respect.
Beat me up, Scotty.
I appreciate your support, King. Thank you so much. Look, there's Shai. What's up, Shai? How you doing? He says, hey, fam. What is going on? All right. Well, look, I feel like we've gotten far enough into the show. Let's go ahead and do the member giveaway. So if you are a member, like I said, there's different tiers of this stuff. And I've mentioned, if you are on, because the memberships change a lot and they change fast. It can be hard to keep up with everything. But if you are into the 2nd or higher tier and you have not gotten a sticker from me, message me with an address you want me to send the sticker to, and I will send you a sticker, because that is at least one of the things that 2nd tiers and up get, is a sticker from me. But if you are a member at all members are entered into our member giveaway that I do every single month. At the end of the month, I do this spin the wheel thing and put everybody's name on there, and I give something away to the members. Occasionally, I also give something away to subscribers and stuff, but as a member, you are automatically entered every month to win something. You might not win, but you might. I've had some members actually win more than once. it's all random. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into that. Let me share the screen here and put the volume on. Share screen. And yeah, also before we end the show, I will share the link to the live stream, the live stream calendar that Brick and Brood shares on his.
Thank you. We just hit our $2 goal for the whole year.
Smokey. That's Drewbrickz relief fund. What should we do for Smokey? Let's see here. Goodness. We can do the Akira donation, I guess.
Sure.
All right, let's do that. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Smokey Smokes.
Yeah, thank you, Smokey. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that very much. All right. I was just getting ready to pull this calendar up here. So let me get that ready to go.
We are the world.
We are the champions. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong song.
Yeah, I was going for We Are the World.
We're trying to make a better day for those ones. I can't remember that song, man. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
wasn't that Band-Aid?
No, it was like UNICEF or something. It was Michael Jackson.
What was the one that Band-Aid did back in the 80s? I thought they did We Are the World.
No, that was everybody. It was Tina Turner, Cyndi Lauper.
You guys, what song did Band-Aid do?
It was
I guess unless you're like 35 or older, you're not going to know anything we're talking about.
We are the world.
Oh, man. Yeah. We are the children, right? We are the ones that make a better day. So let's start living. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's coming back to me. All right. Okay, everybody. Let's do the Wheel of Names. Right now we got 47 entries.
Best of luck to everybody.
Yes, best of luck. Now, this is not last person standing. We ain't got that kind of time. So the first person that gets picked is the winner. Good luck. Round and round it goes.
Uh-oh. It's going to be Ricardo. Oh, no, it's going to be Papa Rex.
It's Papa Rex in the house.
Papa Rex.
Congratulations, my friend. You won Boba Fett mech.
Farm Aid was real.
Boba Fett mech.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Papa Rex, message me on Instagram. Let me know where to send it. Or if I know it happens occasionally, and I don't ever encourage this, it's just whatever you want to do. Occasionally, someone will be like, give it to somebody else. So just like I said, message me and let me know. And congratulations.
Equinox said, I am stuck on Band-Aid brand.
Somebody stuck on me. That's what I got. I'm stuck on Band-Aid. Band-Aid stuck on me. Farm Aid was We Are the World. Was it Farm Aid?
It could have been.
I thought Farm Aid was in America, and it was like John Cougar Mellencamp and like I don't know Willie Nelson and stuff. But I thought Band-Aid was like
We Are the World.
Like it was like an Africa thing.
Let's see. Song by USA for Africa. You're right. It was an Africa thing with Lionel Richie.
Yeah, no, Diana Ross was there, man. There was tons of people. Hall & Oates. But look up Band-Aid. What was that one?
It was USA for Africa in 1985, written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie.
But that was Band-Aid.
Oh, hold on. Who sang Band?
No, Band-Aid is the band or the thing. It wasn't a song. It was just like they called themselves Band-Aid, and they did. I thought they did We Are the World, man. Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me check.
There was so many people in We Are the World.
I know, but they didn't say like Michael Jackson, blah, 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 because there's like 50 of them. You know what I mean? So
who sang in We Are the World? They only give Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, and Quincy Jones.
Hold on.
Yeah. In 1985, it was written by Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, and produced by Quincy Jones and Michael Gormatar for the album We Are the World.
It was Do They Know It's Christmas? That's what That's what it was, because it was Cool in the Gang, U2, Phil Collins, like Wham.
Do they know it's
Boy George Michael.
Oh, Boy George.
Yeah. So that was it was like trying to feed the world at Christmas or something. Paul McCartney.
Oh, had Sting in it?
They know it's Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy
So that's what I was
George?
getting mixed up.
That was in 84. So that preceded We Are the World. Maybe they took that from them.
God, I'm freaking old.
I wasn't born then, but I'm taking your word for it. That just was a song.
Extra Brick says Band-Aid was the Do They Know It's Christmas, right? Cooper, what's up? How you doing? Wow, my bad. Remember it because I was in high school. Yeah, it's like I said, there's a lot of them. Yeah, back in the day, all the musicians were trying
Back
to say
in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
older song, yeah. All right, but yeah, like I said, congratulations to shoot. Who just won that? I didn't write down. Oh, Papa.
Afternoon. Will is in the house. Hey, Will.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Will?
You can ask me which store that was.
I'm sorry.
The store. You said you saw Will. You said Will saw somebody.
Oh yeah, Will. You were talking about somebody walked out with a UCS AT-AT, I think. Not too long ago. You were telling me about it. Was that at your guys' Lego store, or was it the one that I go to in Arundel Mills?
I can see our store just letting them go. Like, oh well.
Well, see, the Lego store in Arundel Mills is on a first floor, and it's not too far away from the door. So if you snatched one and just like huffed it, yeah, you can make it out the front door without getting caught. Especially if you're pretty fast, even with a big box like that. Your guys' store is on the second floor in a mall that one's in a mall too, but your guys is like deeper in the mall. So it would feel like it'd be a lot.
No, there's an exit. There's an exit right by Box Lunch. You can go right out to the outside. It takes you right to the parking lot.
On the second floor?
Yep, if you cased it. We don't have a second. It's one floor.
I feel like I take escalators up to get to the Lego store.
No, not in Annapolis. So Box Lunch is right, it's adjacent to the Lego store, and there's a door that takes you right to the parking lot right next to Box Lunch. So you're like 10 feet away from Freedom.
He said Freedom. Reminds me of that movie. I can't remember right now, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I don't know. Your guys' Lego store is tiny though, man. So I don't
Maybe you're thinking Tyson. Somebody said Pentagon. It could be Pentagon or Tyson's you're thinking of.
I'm not sure. Oh, he says, yeah, Annapolis. Hey,
but I thought they kept
that music off for you in the back. What's that?
No, I thought they kept the boxes in the back though, because they always bring them out when they'll tell you to pull around the outside door.
No, well, I don't know about your guys's, because your guys is, like I said, it's small, it's different. I don't ever go there really, but I know in ours, yeah, they've got the UCS, not like lots of them, but at least one of them in the front, well, not in the front, but you know what I mean, like out on the shelf. But it's just like I said, man, like what a crazy thing, man. Like you grab a UCS box and you just try and huff it, man. Like,
and that's heavy too. That's not
I will say this.
Substantial person.
I'm not gonna chase after somebody and possibly get hurt or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm by the door of the Lego store and I see someone trying to walk out with a UCS box, I'm sticking my foot out and I'm going to trip them.
Just a GP. Just because we had to pay for it, you're not getting away, buddy.
Well, because I'm not going to be worried about them hurting me at that point because they're holding the box. You know what I mean? So if I trip them, they're going to fall, and then I can just kind of like walk away. But I feel like that's the least that they deserve, is to be tripped and fallen. Brickable Cow, what's up? Moo in the house. So I hop in on a conversation about casing the Lego store near you.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So that is an interesting topic, though, and I know we talked about it before with the theft and all that, because I'm curious to see if it's going to get worse. Because Lego is a very interesting thing to steal. I mean, it's different from a lot of other stuff, and the resale value on it. I mean, it's a premium product, so you can sell it high. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting though, but I feel like it's probably easier than trying to steal like other stuff. Maybe I don't know. even though we don't condone stealing here. So
Yeah, but the cost can put you in felony range.
Yeah,
possibly.
once you break 800.
Yeah, you easily in felony range.
Well,
Then you're doing
maybe let's start throwing people in jail and keep them there. I don't know, man.
What are you in here for?
Well, since I would have tackled the guy if I knew he was stealing, he walked out like he owned it. Dude, I won't tackle anybody for somebody else's product like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Like if somebody close to me had something stolen, that's different. I might, you know what I mean? Depending on if I felt like the situation was safe. But for Lego, no, the best you're going to get out of me is I'm going to trip the guy walking out the store. That's it, man.
But remember, vigilante law it doesn't exist. So you would be arrested for assault. He's going to get away with his product and you're going to be arrested for assault.
I'm not going to be arrested for anything if I trip him.
That's an accident. But
well, I mean, if they catch it on camera, I mean, I can make something up, I guess. But if they don't catch it on camera, I'll be like, I don't know, man. He tripped over the carpet. I don't know what's wrong with him.
You didn't see him. You just didn't see him.
He couldn't see because he had a gigantic thing that he stole sitting in front of him when he was walking out. But yeah, well, don't do that, man. Because you never know, man. You tackle the person, you don't know if they might reach in their knife or whatever, man. People are crazy nowadays. And for what? I mean, if you can keep the set, maybe getting stabbed might be worth it. I don't know.
But then the other thing is people don't work alone oftentimes. So you may get another person may snatch it or do something to you.
Yeah, I guarantee if somebody's casing a joint like that, they at least have somebody out there waiting for them or look out or whatever. And yeah, it's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And look, I know this doesn't make things right. And I know if it happens repeatedly, it's not going to keep working, but stores do have insurance. They do. But I was watching something on the news because everybody's looking at New York right now because of a lot of the crime and policies and stuff they're doing. Some of them are changing stuff now, but yeah, it's a matter of like, can they get away with it? Are they going to get in trouble? You know, what's the repercussions? Stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just like I said, it's not worth getting hurt for, though.
It's not. It's really not.
At least Lego isn't as bad as those Stanley Cups. People go gaga for them. I don't understand that, man.
Me neither.
And I know people like that have come in my Lego room. They like look around and they don't understand. Like
it's different.
Like imagine if I collected Lego imagine if I collected unicorns like I collect Lego.
Yeah.
Imagine if you looked behind me and all you saw was thousands of unicorns.
I'd probably giggle a little.
But then imagine like Mrs. Hive's friends and their families coming instead of like coming and looking at the Lego room, they're like, man, you got a lot of unicorns, dude.
A lot of unis.
So I try to understand when people see all these Lego, they don't understand, because the kids are fascinated, but the parents are always more fascinated when they come down here because they're just like, and that's the first question they ask is like, man, how much you spend on all this stuff? I'd be like, I don't know, how much you spend on your car?
Fair point.
How much you spend on your soccer ball?
Less
on your soccer ball.
I don't know. I'm just trying to
and just so everyone knows, this show is for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not teaching you how to steal.
And you've been entertained and educated.
Yeah. So when you get caught, don't be like, well, I was watching Good Morning Brick World and this is
this is what you do. You have a lookout.
Always have a lookout.
And the aftermarket value. I know, and a lot of us look at it and we're like, it's plastic. We don't understand, but come on now. We pay a lot of money for some of this stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Bricklock says I was trying to get out of his way and he bumped me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, imagine that, dude. Because you're trying to see where you're going. Imagine if you're like a really big dude, because Bricklock is a really big dude. Like anytime if I stand up straight, I'm about 6'2". So anytime I'm looking up to somebody, they're a big dude. So yeah, I couldn't imagine like you're like looking behind you, running right, and then it's just bam, you just run into Bricklock like he's a wall. It just fall over, dude.
Yeah, but Lego's so different. The second you drive your Ferrari a lot, it's tanked in value. You put a Lego set in it, it might balance out.
Dude, if you put a Lego set in your car that just lost value, now your value of the car went up because you got a Lego set in
it. No.
Just
put a retired set in that bad boy.
When you sell your car, just put a bunch of UCS sets in it. I accidentally tripped them and it looked like I tackled them. The getaway driver is waiting in the mall train.
Oh my gosh.
They had an Uber.
We have one of those in a random mills too.
Where's my Uber? Lift. They're waiting on their lift. They're waiting on their lift. It's me. Who's my driver?
You just throw it in the train, man. Just run the other way.
Is my driver here?
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Yeah, that was a good one, CC. Good morning, Horn World. What? That horn? Because that's the only horn we got here. All right,
curious.
We are approaching now the end of our second hour. So before it gets too late, why don't we go around the panel? Brick Babe, is there anything that you want to promote, talk about, complain about?
Mom and Mo is on Mondays on IG. And then my kid has hijacked Minifig Mug Monday. So she's doing that with me. So yay. And that's it. That's it. Just make sure you're supporting everybody. Continue to support everybody. We're a great community. And sometimes we forget that. And we're great because we support everyone. So even those in the chat, just support everybody, really. And that's it.
Yeah, definitely. Drew, how about you, buddy?
Well, I'm headed up to Wisconsin to get trained for some work stuff. So I am going to be gone all week. So really nothing.
Oh, thank goodness this is your last show.
I know. It's kind of sad. I'm getting trained. So I'm doing a program called Train the Trainer, where I'm going to get trained to be able to train people how to use cranes at work. And so I'm excited about that.
I was forklift certified.
That's dangerous.
I've never operated a forklift, but I know how to operate like booms and genie lifts and scissor lifts and stuff like that.
They're not the same.
Well, you're dealing on something on a bigger construction.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about scissor lifts to forklifts. Like forklifts are way easier to drive than scissor lifts, especially if you have an outdated scissor lift. Oh my gosh, those things are so annoying, dude.
I know, dude. They're so
you're like
it's like a rectangle.
So
you gotta keep trying to
you finesse it and then you let go just slightly.
Well, I remember we had a new guy, man, and I don't know if he was just dumb or just super excited or what, man, but he kept I almost knocked him off the damn scissor lift, dude, because he was going to kill us, because I was teaching him, the turns and how to go back and forth and everything. But when you're 10 feet up in the air and stuff, man, you got to do that stuff gentle, because if you take two shots, dude, you're going to fall over, man. And he kept wanting to do stuff really fast. I'm like, no, you can take your time. I know you want to try and hurry, but you can't do that with these things, man. So anyways, something else, man, because I've seen them around Baltimore, especially with the bridge stuff going on and everything, is these gigantic cranes. Dude, I would be so scared, man, to be in those things, man. Because they're in their little container thing, man, but you're so high up, dude. I couldn't imagine looking down. Yeah, and then the wind. I remember even being in the bigger cities, man, and being up in the skyscrapers, and you could feel that wind. I remember actually Shai was I think Shai might have been talking about it a little bit when they went to Chicago a couple years ago, and he was him and the family were in the Sears Tower, I think. Dude, it's so scary, man.
It really is.
But but I don't know if you had anything else though you wanted to add to that.
No, not really. Just one day at a time and getting things done. I got a lot of outside of Lego stuff to deal with and get done and such. So it's been busy. Haven't had time. The last time I had time to sit down and actually build something was last Sunday. So it's just go all the time now.
Wow. Extra Brick said he meant unicorns. Unicorns. He said G's. And Drew, is that a promotion? Is that a low-key promotion?
What?
You're doing more at work.
Oh, no.
You serious?
Okay. Nothing. It has nothing to do with Lego. I'm just doing more and more.
Yeah,
I was really excited for you. Yeah.
No, he's like, nah, man, this stuff they make me do. I'm not getting extra.
Well, I mean, I'm excited to take apart, hopefully, a motorcycle that I will future get and rebuild it in different ways. So,
well, I remember this
about that.
because there's been a lot of times like throughout my life or work, I've had to have extra responsibilities added for an extra pay or whatever. But I will say at the very least, the silver lining is even if you don't get paid different or whatever, it's some experience that you can put on your resume. And all it does is help you for growing and getting a better job or getting more money eventually down the line, because you can be like, yeah, I'm experienced in this and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So yeah, especially when it comes to like, you know, operating machinery and stuff, man. Yeah. You know, because that's like, because people, employers look at that and they're like, well, we don't even have to train this guy. Yeah. Not only that, but now he could train people. We don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Yeah, well, it's like, you know, like I'm taking more and more on my plate, which which I love and I'm super excited about. I know that I'm growing up now because I'm like, oh, I don't have time to build Lego anymore.
No,
don't well, you know, and that's something real, you know, that is something that's very interesting because we're all different in that aspect. So like for me, for instance, my kid is grown. I'm older now. I'm married. We both have good income. So I have money and time that a lot of other people don't have. You know, especially if like you're a new parent, you're just young and you're not making enough money yet, or you know, like I've got my truck paid off. You're right in the middle of trying to figure something out for yours, or you know, or you're figuring.
I already got mine.
Yeah, but so that's good. But like you've had to deal with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, that's been a pain in your ass for a little while. So
very much so.
What's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here, and thank you for telling everybody to hit that like button. And thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. And if you can, you know, please go sub to our co-hosts as well. The links to their channels are in the description. All right. And as far as me, I know I've been talking about it a lot lately. I apologize. I've been kind of slacking. I've been catching naps and doing other things. But I do have a reaction video. It's almost done editing. I was supposed to have it out yesterday. It should be out today. I am working on my essay video still. I finished the script again, so all I got to do is start editing that. It's going to be about Lego competition, so hopefully that will be interesting for everybody. Nice. We do have Good Morning Brick Worlds every Sunday here at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am still working on the stop motion, but just like I've said before, man, it's going to take a long time. It's a long stop motion and it's hard to work on with all this other stuff I'm doing. Plus I can only work on it at night. I got Pure Rant Furies on Friday. You know, I'm knee deep in drama and causing chaos as per usual. So if you're interested in that, definitely come hang out. But I will say, and this is very important that people understand this. If you're fairly new to the channel, or even if you're not and you just haven't been over there on Pure Rant Fury, it is not like anything else on my channel. It's nothing like Good Morning Brick World. It's very vulgar. It's very immature. It's very offensive. It's just mainly for entertainment and for a lot of people to vent. But I just need to make sure people understand that. I don't really try and be personal about it or nothing like that, but it is a different kind of stream. So I always have like the parental warning on it, you know, explicit content type of stuff. But I know sometimes people miss it. So I just need to make sure people understand that, because I don't want them to be shocked and their brain break in half when they see me being all nice and sweet on Good Morning Brick World, and they see me over there and they're like, holy cow. So anyways,
changed.
Yeah, I know. Brickman USA, what's going on? Real quick, have any of you tried Lego stop motion? Yeah, I actually have a playlist with stop motion videos that I've made. If you go to my channel, I'm working on one right now, but it's a long stop motion. It's like a speeder bike race that goes around my city back there. So it's a long one. But if you go to my playlist, I do have actually several that I've done. And I'm not gonna lie, I pat myself on the back. A couple of them I'm pretty happy about. They're a lot of fun to watch. So Brickman says, great show as always. Have a great week. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also love your stop motions, Brickman USA. I believe I always get everybody mixed up, but I believe it's Brickman USA, right? Brick Babe. He's the one who's got stop motions.
Brickin in the USA does
Brickin in the USA. Yeah, see, I always get everybody mixed up with the bricks in the USA's.
A lot of bricks in this community.
Pure Rant Fury, he touched the pure concentrated evil at the end of Time Bandits. Nice Time Bandits reference, Moto. A lot of people aren't going to understand that, but my channel is only about stop motion. It does take a long time, I know. I'll definitely go over there and check that out if I haven't already. All right, everybody. As per usual, I'm getting ready to do the member outro. If you are a member on the channel, if you just joined, I haven't had it because I've already made this. But if you are a member on the channel, at the end of every Good Morning Brick World, I go ahead and do like an outro with everybody's names on it and stuff like that. So we appreciate you. All right, everybody. We love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we will see you next week. Peace out, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.